Welcome to the game, everyone. Al Michaels here for EA Sports with my partner, John Madden. Everyone here ready for more exciting NFL action.
This offense has to be able to run. Running the ball will open things up for the play-action pass. And the play fake isn't going to work if you can't run the ball. The one thing that they don't want to be is one-dimensional, because then the defense is just going to tee off on them, and when they tee off, you better look out.
John, this defense prides itself on stuffing the run. They can have success in any defensive formation, but like to stack the line to get the job done. And as far as their pass defense goes, their corners do well in man coverage and are very physical, so they can slow receivers up and take them off their routes.
These guys are really fired up, but they got to watch it jumping around like that. They're liable to pull something.
They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Nice distance. From the 12. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time. Let's take a look at the first coach in our EA Sports Coaches Close-Up. Norv Turner has long been considered one of the NFL's top offensive tacticians and quarterback mentors. For the last 2 seasons, he was the offensive coordinator at Miami. Looking to run it here. Dingle makes the stop at the 28-yard line. That run didn't get them much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
We continue looking at our EA Sports Coach Close-Up with Chargers head coach Marty Schottenheimer, who favors a defense geared towards stopping the run with an aggressive front seven. Gannon sends a man in motion. Pushes it out to the left. Foley breaks the play up in the backfield. There's a flag on the play. This one is going to be on the offense.
I don't know what the heck that was all about. There wasn't any holding on that one.
It's now 2nd and long after the penalty. The Chargers come out in a nickel package. Looking for an option with the pass. Edwards makes the tackle at the 25. Brown with the great reception.
Yeah, the receiver showed great ability there.
So it's 3rd down and long. The Bolts come out in a nickel package. Throws out to the left. And he just can't hang it. No catch. The receiver had it slip out of his hands. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. They're ready to call their first play of the game. Strength versus strength here today, John. One of the top running backs in the league against one of the dominant run-stopping teams.
You know, this is like some classic heavyweight fight. I bet we won't know who the winner is till the last round.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Gets the handoff on the delay. Harris takes him down at the 47. 9-yard gain. It's 2nd down, 2 to go. Only one man back. Yates, the man in motion. Dropping back, closing in with the throw, with the catch. Woodson pulls him down at the 39. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain. So we have 1st and 10 here. To carry it. He goes down at the 30. And that's
That's a gain of about 8. To convert for the first, they'll have to get the ball inside the 29-yard line.
Here we come.
Free with a man in motion.
Come on.
It's the toss to the right. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. He was looking for room outside, but there's none.
Sometimes these outside runs take a little too long to develop, giving the defense a chance to make a play for a loss.
5th play of this drive. They need 5. They come out of the nickel. Gates, the man in motion. Throwing. And it's complete. Gibson records the stop at the 11-yard line. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
11 yards to the end zone.
Come on.
The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback. They give it to the halfback. Williams pulls him down at the 1-yard line.
Who needs to pass when you have a running game like this?
Less than a yard to go. Tomlinson, the deep man. Dyson moves in motion. To carry it. Touchdown, San Diego. He gets the ball into the end zone for 6. The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. The Bulls are ready to kick this one off. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 17-yard line. Penalty marker down to the field. This appears to be a 5-yard line.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big, you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
The man in motion. Hands it off to the back. Good play in the backfield by Dingle. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
2nd and long. The Chargers come out in a nickel package. Uses the pump. Passing right. And it's caught. Right makes the catch, but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
A little over 4 to go. They'll go from the shotgun. Johnson moves in motion. Dropping back with the throw. And the catch is made. They move the chains on the 3rd down catch by Rice.
Yeah, and why they go to this guy is because of his hands. His hands are as good as I've seen throughout the league.
It's 1st and 10. Right, the motion man. Hand off to the tailback. Drop behind the line. Loss of a couple. Wheatley didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. To carry it, great fake. The 40. Edwards is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 37-yard line. Not the traditional way to get the ball down the field, but it works.
Yeah, he's a quarterback, but on that one, he looked more like a running back.
Sixth play of this drive. 2 yards to go. The ball from the I formation. Hand it off to the back. Foley takes him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders get the yardage they need to keep the drive alive. An exceptional effort on third down. So they have 1st and 10 here. Wheatley lines up behind his fullback and beyond. Foley makes the tackle at the 26. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're within striking distance here. The Chargers come out in a nickel package. Drops back. Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted. Almost a big turnover.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. The Bolts come out in a dime package. He surveys the field with the throw, and he lets it slip out of his grasp. Nice play call, but the receiver just couldn't hang on.
Yeah, to have a good look, throw a good pass, then have the guy drop it, not good.
Janikowski lines up for the field goal to try to put them on the board for the first time in the game. And it's up. The try is good. The Raiders have tightened it up. The Raiders set to kick it deep. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 6-yard line. To the 20. The 30. The offense with a lot of success through the air on the last drive as they move downfield for the touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The quarterback gets in with only one back behind him. With the carry, Williams makes the tackle at the 37-yard line. Not much on that play.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you talk about a disciplined defense. They stay at home and wait for the runner to come to them.
2nd and 8 coming up here.
Strong left. Strong left. Stay low.
Going to the right. Collins couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
About 8 yards. The Raiders come out in a nickel package. With the throw, Woodson pulls him down at the 49. Nice read, finding the receiver who was in single coverage. First and 10. Only one man in the backfield. Again with the run. Gibson records the tackle at the 48. Pulled down after a minimal gain.
They just manhandled him at the line of scrimmage. I always say that if you win the battle in the trenches, it's going to go a long way towards your winning the game.
They have to get the ball inside the 39 to convert.
Get out, dude.
escapes the motion man. Pressure with the pass, and it's complete. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, San Diego. Comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. The Chargers are lined up for the kickoff. Nice kick and returnable. From the 8-yard line to the 20. Just about ready for the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last drive. It's 1st and 10. Wheatley, the deep man. They give it to the halfback. Godfrey is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 35-yard line. And he picks up about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Come out in the nickel. Throwing. And he hits his target. Wright was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
1st and 10. Hand it off. The 40. The 30, and he's finally brought down at the 21. He burst through the line and almost took it for a touchdown.
And they opened up a hole that was big enough that my bus could have fit through it. And once he got through, he used his speed and acceleration, and he got a big chunk of yards.
Johnson in motion.
Get up.
It's the toss to the left. Wheatley couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Strong right. Louder. Come on. Top deep.
To the tailback. Stop behind the line. Wheatley couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
They'll need to reach the 11-yard line to convert for the first down. The defense lines up in the nickel.
With the pass, and he can't catch the balls, and he couldn't bring that pass in.
This is one of those guys who's working really hard to improve himself. Every now and then he'll let one bounce off his hands like that, but most of the time you can rely on him to make the catch when you really need it.
Janikowski will come in looking to try the field goal. And it's on its way. And so that kick is good. Another one that goes through, his second of the day. The Raiders have narrowed the gap. The Raiders are ready to kick this one off.
It's on its way. From the 7 to the 20. Passing game is really working for them. We saw that on their last possession as they worked their way down the field for a touchdown. And let's see if they can do it again here.
It's 1st and 10.
Woodson stops him at the 36-yard line.
Gain
8-yard gain
on the play.
Second and 2.
Breeze using split backs. Throws it. If he could have checked his other receivers, he would have seen that one of the other guys was open.
And this is one of those things that he's got to improve on. He can't let open receivers miss their chance to get passes.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Tomlinson. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. He couldn't control it. A little lob doesn't find its intended target. So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
It's 1st and 10.
Wheatley, the lone back. And he gets the delayed handoff. Edwards stops him at the 35-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. After 1 quarter of play, the score is 14-6. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
2nd and 6.
Wheatley, the lone setback. Wheatley, still running. Across midfield, the 40. And they finally bring him down at the 35. There's an injury, and Jill will have the answers for us soon.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Wheatley, the lone back. Hand off to the tailback. Foley dishes out punishment at the 34. It's the 4th stop he's made today. Wheatley was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback. Throws it. Perfect throw. And he ducks out of bounds at the 29. And that was a great sideline grab.
You know, you hear coaches talk about presence of mind and knowing where you are in the field, and this is where you see that talk come into play.
They need 5.
Bring that noise, Steve! Bring that noise!
The Bolts come out in a nickel package. Throws over to his right. Almost there. John, how they didn't pick that one off.
That one looked like it slipped out of his hand a little bit while he was winding up to throw it.
Sebastian Janikowski looking to try what should be about a 47-yard field goal. The kick is up. He missed that one.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
The defensive line there, John, they knew exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, third and long, second and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
Split back this time. Drops back, gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Third down coming after that incomplete pass. The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Passing right. And he fails to hang on to that. Fourth down play coming after the drop pass.
He's a competitor out there, and he wants the ball in pressure situation. And you can usually count on him to get the first down for you. This time, he just couldn't hang on to it.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. Here's the punt. From the 30. Breaks through. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return. So they have 1st and 10 here. Brown goes in motion. On the carry. Big hit on the ball carry.
And when you talk about getting unloaded on, that's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
He was fortunate to get anything on that play.
And that's a tribute to their strength and conditioning coach. These guys spend almost as much time in the weight room as they do on the field. And you see it pay off when a guy can turn a play that looks like a sure loss into a play for a couple of yards.
Godfrey makes the play at the 44, and he's now closer to 100 yards rushing. Third and 4. Goes over the middle. This pass is incomplete. Bad pass shot. The receiver just couldn't pull up.
I think he just took his eyes off that one.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. It's 1st and 10. Only one man back. They give it to the halfback. Williams breaks the play up in the backfield. Great penetration there.
And that's the thing. To stop any kind of run between the tackles, you have to get some sort of penetration. You have to get into the backfield, and when you do that, you make the back change direction, making him go where he doesn't want to go.
Again with the carry. Tomlinson couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. He's looking for the throw, and he can't hold it in. The pass was right there. He couldn't bring it in.
He does a good job of using his speed and quickness to get open. The quarterback finds him with a pass, but you can't think about the defender or what you're going to do with it after you make the catch. You got to make the catch first, and then you think about the other stuff later.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. It's 1st and 10.
Drops back. He surveys the field, gets the pass off. Davis with the stop at the 42. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. First and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Godfrey makes the tackle at the 38. Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
First down marker is just inside the 32.
They'll go from the I formation. Tosses it out to the left. Fumbled. Foley makes the play at the 38-yard line. The Raiders. They got that one back.
Yeah, that's keeping your eye on what's going on out there.
About 2 to go. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Throws it, and he makes no, he can't hold it in. Looks like he might have had a little option out there, John.
He never saw it. He has to make better reads out there.
Fifth play of this drive. Gannon with a man in motion. Going to the right. Heel records the tackle at the 23. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
It's first and 10. Handed off to the back. Lieber is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 20. He might have gotten a yard or two.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his linemen.
Seventh play of this drive. Inside the red zone. So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown. With the throw, he's inside the 10. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
So it's first and goal. The Chargers come out on a nickel package. Thrown behind, but caught. So that's a gain of about 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
1 more yard for the touchdown.
The Bolts come out on a nickel package. Great fake. Gannon is in there for the score. Great job by the quarterback to get it in.
Yeah, and you don't want to put your quarterback in a position where he's an easy target for the defense. This time they called his number, and he didn't disappoint.
So they'll try to get the 2 here. Tailback. Well, isn't that something? And let's see how that one plays out. They just couldn't get it in there when they needed it. Kickoff team lines up. Good distance. From the 12-yard line. The 30. San Diego heads back out offensively, trying to add to their slim advantage. It's first and 10. Clark Makes the tackle at the 36-yard line. Short gain on that burst through the middle, maybe half a yard.
I don't think I'd call that run a burst. That was more of a limp up the middle.
8 to go. Drops back. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Good read, finding a single coverage in the secondary. So they have 1st and 10 here. Tomlinson, the lone back. Looking upfield. Sack records the tackle at the 45-yard line. Just a short pickup on that play, John.
They're just trying to get this run established. When you can get it going on the ground, it really opens things up for the other options you have on offense.
They have to get to the 36 to convert for a first down.
He gets the carry. Woodson makes the play at the 45. Maybe a yard or two on that run.
This offense is determined to establish a running game here in the first half.
They have to get to the 36 to convert for a first down.
The Raiders come out in a dime package. Looking for an option with the pass. With the adjustment, he has it. Buchanan with the stop at the 20. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. So they have 1st and 10 here. They'll pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Comes down with it. Dyson, he's in there for the score. Comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. Excellent possession there, John, capped off by the touchdown. And right now they've given themselves a little room for error.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and with plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
The Bolts set to kick it deep. The kick should be returnable. From the 12-yard line. They head back out onto the field after scoring a touchdown in their last possession, and the passing game worked to perfection. So we'd expect them to try to continue to do the same thing and move the ball through the air against this defense. 1st and 10. Going to the air on 1st down. Slings it to the outside. Slips it out to his running back. Foley brings him down at the 29. Wheatley picks up about 4 yards on that reception. Second and 6 coming up here. Dropping back. Under pressure. Throwing. Incomplete. Too tall for the intended target. The defense lines up in the nickel. Johnson in motion. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. They completed the pass for a 1st down.
They did it against the cover, too. The quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
It's 1st and 10.
Watch it go!
Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. Heel with the tackle at the 50-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
He just exploded towards the marker that time. That was a big-time run.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Cross play to the left. Dingle takes him down at the 50. Wheatley was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Sixth play of this drive. The ball is right at midfield. Crockett, the motion man. Gets the toss to the left. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Looks like he's calling an audible. Looking for an option. Gets the pass off. He was unable to bring that one in.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. Lecker is ready to punt this one away. Dwight sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
31-yard line. Fair catch made at the 19-yard line.
First and 10.
Strong right. Head right.
Dyson, the motion man. Tomlinson. Defense looking for the run. The runner just about got back to the line of scrimmage.
There was no possibility of going up the middle and picking up anything.
And there should be a run on 2nd down. So it's 2nd and 10. They line up in the I formation. Tomlinson. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
They tried to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
About 8 yards.
Consistent success on 3rd down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Picked off. It's intercepted. High stepping to the end zone. Buchanan is in there for the score.